Like you've been mugged off this whole time?
Obviously before, yes I did, and that's why I was fuming. And that gave us clarity, of course.
I am worried about how you feel and how you are being portrayed. What's been happening hasn't been right, mate.
And all of that went over his head because Devon doesn't give a damn. This guy is literally moving absolutely bonkers. He's an absolute clown. He's actually more than happy for this woman to continue running riot on him. I don't know why he decided to walk into the dinner party tonight with Ruth by his side. What kind of audacity is this? And the maddest thing about it is, I was thinking, you know what? I hope I see this guy put leave this week. But you know what? I'll be very surprised if he puts leave, to be honest with you. I will be very, very, very surprised. But anyway, let's continue.
I forgive him, Julie Ruth. I still have strong feelings for her. But for it to progress forward, there has to be a serious change.
And how many times has he said that? The many times he said it has to be a serious change, and he's still here. This guy's a clown.
Here for a husband, I fucking found one. I don't need fame because I actually have a 6-figure salary.
Fuck her.
Devani, I'm sitting next to Kia.
I won't lie to you, man. The level of passion behind the F word was exquisite. It was pure cinema. I felt the emotion behind it, and I agreed with every single part of it. She came in here literally to just get fame. You know what I mean? Girl's not even being serious out here. Absolutely, utterly embarrassing.
Kia's been telling me she's been slating you since day one.
Is that what Kia said?
I said to Kia, does she fancy Devon? He was absolutely not. She into all the girls, mate.
No. Emotion.
Crazy though. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But guess what? He's still gonna walk around here thinking it's not that deep. And you know what the maddest thing is, folks? The only reason why this guy is still here in this position is because he's enjoying the fact that he's at least able to sleep with her. If she was not letting him sleep with her, his attitude may be very, very different. But because she's still allowing him to sleep with her, and because he finds her very, very attractive, he's allowing this to happen. He's allowing himself to be a freaking doormat. Listen to what everybody's saying.
We get into that level for sure. And there's attractiveness in so many different ways, but physically, I don't think so, no.
The fact that he even knows that physically that she's not attracted to him, he doesn't give a damn about that. Why? Because he knows that she will still sleep with him regardless. To be fair, at this point, I question if they're even sleeping together, to be honest with you. God damn. Who knows what lies these two are saying at this bloody point. Ugh.
Emotionally or physically attracted to another husband in this experiment?
Yeah, physically, I think there's someone here that's physically attractive. Who? I wouldn't cheat on you, but...
Can somebody please explain to me why she had to say that I wouldn't cheat on you? That wasn't the question. The question is anyone you're attracted to? She said yes. Now the question is who? But she said I wouldn't cheat on you, which tells me that this girl may have a past of being a cheater. Because where is the context of that being added into the answer? Don't you find that strange? Because I know I bloody do.
Probably Stephen. Nothing would transpire or happen. That's not what I'm here for.
Nothing would happen or transpire. That's something that I'm not here for. That what? So basically, she's used to finding other guys attractive, going off and doing her own little thing with other guys while she's still seeing somebody else. This woman screams infidelity. She screams infidelity. She's somebody that is not loyal because these answers don't add up. How do you? Come on. Well, we're not stupid, huh? There's no justifying this in my opinion, but hey, maybe you all got different opinions, you know what I'm saying? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because as far as I'm concerned, Julie Ruth has exposed herself, in my humble opinion, as somebody that clearly can't help herself but, you know, enjoy her royal oats, shall I say. But here's the thing though. Let's get into the next one.
There's things which are putting like doubts in my head.
Like what?
Like, that you go from 0 to 100, like, pretty quick. Might fucking just text them it the wrong way, or...
You know what it is? I don't like the way he began this conversation, because I felt like he began it in a way where he purposely wanted to gaslight from the get-go. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes in conversations, before you tell someone something, sometimes it is quite crucial to be like, listen, I need to tell you something, but please don't react in a way that, you know, but please, I don't want you to overreact, something like that. But he didn't go about it that way. He was like, you know, because I know, because this is how you are, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's not, if you ask me personally, that approach is when you're trying to gaslight someone. That approach is when you're trying to get a reaction out of someone. But tell me if I'm wrong, folks. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Stuff like when I've been, like, say, going for a coffee in the morning, you wouldn't, like, come with me.
If you've not been here, though.
Tell me where the lie is. Where have you been, though? You haven't even been here to do none of these things. But obviously, they were doing these things beforehand. But yeah, it's just the way Joe goes about things. I just don't think it's cool.
I'm gonna fuck off.
I'm not saying let's do something every single day, once or twice a week. Oh, so I can't go and...
You've not.
I really do want to have these discussions, but it's not easy talking to Maeve about these things. She does just go off on one very easily.
It's all on me.
I don't like drama, I don't like confrontation.
We can't blame.
This man says he doesn't like drama, doesn't like confrontation, but yet he creates it. You can't tell me you don't like drama, you don't like confrontation, but yet your communication style isn't good. You know, people that don't like that have a better communication style. I don't like drama, I don't like conflict, so that's why I make sure that when I communicate things in the ways they should be and need to be communicated. This brother here ain't doing none of that.
It's all on me.
I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm right.
But where do we go from here? Like, that's what I need to know.
That's what I'm saying. We a definitive answer on what's going on.
Well, that doesn't help me though, does it? If you're not coming back, just say.
Your intention of coming back?
I don't know. But I feel right now that Joe's taking a step back.
Listen, I don't blame him. There's nothing that he has done. There's nothing that shows that he's taking a step in the right direction. Everything that he's saying, everything that he's doing does indicate the fact that he's taking a step back. You know, and listen, there's nothing wrong with somebody taking a step back if they realize that maybe something isn't for them. But the way he has gone about the whole thing has not been cool in any shape or form. He's gone about things in ways that he has made this girl really feel secure that they've got a future ahead of them. You know, he's done that. You know, and like I said, it's okay for somebody to have a change of heart, but how you go about it is so freaking key. But listen, but then sometimes in life it's unavoidable. But when I say how you go about it is so key, what I mean is how you communicate yourself is very, very key. And to be fair, sometimes no matter how you communicate yourself, things may go south regardless. To be fair, I'm not gonna act as if, you know, just because you communicate something well, it means it's gonna go well. You know what I mean? But hey ho. The matter of the fact is, though, this is obviously where they're at. And the question is Joe going to be there for the ceremony? I don't know. Because obviously right now he is off to the burial of his grandfather, which is obviously so much more important than obviously being on the show or being an experiment. You know, but based on the preview, it looks like he doesn't actually make it there for the ceremony. So yeah, that's going to be quite interesting to watch and very key to watch, given the fact that he's not going to be there to obviously have his say. And but the maddest thing about it is that this isn't even going to be the first time she's had to arrive at a ceremony by herself. She's arrived by herself before, but obviously that was when he was obviously poorly, you know. But she wasn't meant to be in this experiment all by herself. Do you know what I mean? Maeve's experience definitely has not been for the best. Man has disappeared enough times now. But the matter of the fact is, we have to wait and see what happens. Just so you know, folks, I'm now on TikTok as well. And I'm literally under the same name, More Madness. If you want to find me on TikTok, More Madness, go find me, people. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.